The Falls Count Everywhere podcast would like to mention our friends at the following. For the most intriguing wrestling stories and info on independent shows in multiple regions, nobody does it like We Talk Wrestling. Subscribe to Facebook's #1 interactive community for professional wrestling today. Pro wrestling on Tuesdays are a blast with the Wrestle Talk podcast. Join the entire crew every Tuesday at 7 p.m. as they bring their takes on the major circuits, showcase interviews with various indie stars, and news on the #1 fantasy wrestling promotion, the FWWC. Visit them at facebook.com/WrestleTalkPodcast and at WrestleTalkCast on YouTube and X.
All of us here show appreciation and love to our first responders, military, and volunteers that help our nation as well as protect and serve us every day. Thank you for all you do.
Your Triple Threat Tandem is back with wrestling discussion so good that it's scary. Tonight we reviewed the best moments from the major brands this past week, recap another edition of Saturday night's main event, and we bring you another top 5 discussion with the all-time scariest moments in wrestling. It's all coming your way tonight with episode 212 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast.
Welcome to the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. The show starts in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Welcome to the show. Buckle up tight. Rough cut Rick Ruby in the spotlight. Champ City Mouse Smith breaking it down. Best wrestlers podcast in this town. Blood and sweat in every word. Echoes of the ring haven't you heard? Wrestling tales, raw and true. Podcast alive, bringing it to you. Mr. G2 bringing the style. Austin Cage making the fans go wild. Cutting deep into the heart of the fight. Best wrestlers podcast, burning bright. Blood and sweat in every word. Echoes of the ring haven't you heard? Wrestling tales, raw and true. Podcast alive, bringing it to you.
There we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome here to the first show of November, and we're getting fall started even further. Hell yeah. That's, we're going to let you know we're in for a party. Hey, y'all had a chance to fall back and get a little bit more sleep, and we are, okay.
I'm sending.
You said...
I'm doing my best to do what everybody in the chat should be doing right now is forwarding this to your friends, at least like 2, 3, maybe, and making sure everybody gets on and gets in here and hangs out and visits. Dude, I can't wait to talk about wrestling.
Oh yeah,
talk shows got aired tonight.
Yeah,
I'm ready. Let's go, Ruby.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about here, but of course, I am rough cut Rick Ruby here. Of course, the top left. To the right, top right, as always, the Gem City Mouse Zmiz, and down below, of course, the Dirty Heel Austin Cage is returning to us here after having a good birthday weekend, and we're gonna pry into that here in just a bit. But like you said, Z, a good entertaining week of wrestling if you're in the Midwest. Some good action that's happened since last night, and I decided to play hooky for
I heard.
Day.
I read that. Now it makes more sense.
Yeah. So I played a little hooky. Went down to the Belclair Fairgrounds to check out the action down at SICW last night, and what a show they had on. And I'll tell you, if you missed if you missed the card, you're gonna be kind of poking yourself and wondering why you missed it. You know, if you decided if you had the opportunity to go. So definitely a great show. To me, the match of the night was that street fight between the Canadian hero Sean Vincent and Big Nasty himself, Mr. Glenn Williams. Which, by the way, that nasty talk, man, tonight.
Dude, Cage, you were missing out. You should have got on the YouTube a little bit early and watched SICW All Stars tonight. For one, there was great action, great Joey O'Reilly versus Billy McNeil tore it down. Brandon Beretta came in there and once again did what Brandon Beretta does in strictly business, but nasty talk. Nasty talk was the key thing of the night.
What about the top 10 list, bro? My favorite one of that is that the Gateway Saints are so out of sync that their high fives are on a 3-second delay. Oh my god! I tell you that was a good one. I love that one.
Glenn is definitely the star wherever he goes. That's all I'm saying.
That was good. Yeah, and Mr. Glenn's been kind of putting a bug in my ear when he might be able to show up on here again, and I almost feel he wants. I don't know. That may be a nasty talk takeover. I don't know, but
I mean, there's been takeovers before. Look how Cage stayed around.
I mean,
Like a damn leash.
Yeah. I mean, he was kind of a. I mean, he did kind of shout out to us. He did call us a name on our 200th episode shout out. So I wasn't too fond of that. Like, when was I a jerk to you, man? I might have to pay him back a little for that.
Hey, get him a good river.
But no, I mean, but great action though. That I got a chance to see, and
Curtis
finally,
Wilde also getting that victory.
Who?
Curtis Wilde also getting that victory at the beginning. Like, he's got to come back because he wants those tag team titles back from our boy Glenn and our good friend Super Assassin.
Well, he'll have to cheat to win.
I mean, probably so.
Yeah. There's still some conspiracy of how him and Super Assassin are good friends. I am
not. I'm friends with Glenn. Glenn is friends with Super Assassins. We are friends by just
association.
Proxy, my guy. Just by proxy.
Austin, did you ever see you've seen like Robin Big, and then like some of these, how you see all these that song, Let Me Tell You About My Friend,
Yeah.
Can I get
the Super Assassin?
Can I get vignettes of Big Nasty and Super Assassin doing that? Like just him pushing him on a swing.
That'd be great.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
I can just see like at least you and Glenn just like running up behind somebody and like pantsing him or something.
Dude, Glenn Williams is amazing. I love it. I love seeing Brandon Beretta do some strictly business. It was a good show. Highly recommend it. Had an awesome promoters corner with Cowboy. Remind me the names because I'm not going to remember. But what were the names of the?
It was Cowboy Bob Ellis, and I forgot the other guy's name.
I can't remember, but dude, the turnbuckle. One of the things I take away from that, watching that, okay, a good turnbuckle bump, like when he threw him into the turnbuckle and he ate it chest first, and like he ate it, he ate it. The power behind it, like the turnbuckle bump, is something that is missed in professional wrestling, like good ones.
But really the guy, and you may not like me bringing his name up, Austin, but the best front turnbuckle bump that I've seen, honestly, is Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, when he would just like, and just, and then you have Ric Flair's novelty one of going over his back bump over.
Oh.
But like, dude, the turnbuckle thud, like that should be a thing that somebody brought. Like, think about Otis doing one. That could almost be a finisher, bro. Like Otis just chucking a dude into it and just like thud, and they fall over and he pins them, goes into the worm.
That could be something. Yeah, big guys are meant to squash.
The right person, it would be a monster move, and I would love to see something like that back. I mean, remember, one of my favorite moves is the Devastator, like the front flapjack. That's literally one of the sickest moves in my opinion.
Yeah, but my weekend though, my Halloween, I actually, unfortunately, I had to care for the wife, who had to make another stop to the hospital. Yesterday, played hooky for part of the day, came back and got on with Zmiz's Good Brother Gaming and tore it up for a good while. And
tore it up. We got tore up. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
I am the laws is still the champion.
Yeah. Yeah. And then spending a little time with my mother today, needing a few things before I have to go and get this ready. So that was mine. But Austin, man, you've been kind of battling. I see Austin has been battling some illnesses within the past couple of days with this change of weather, and I got hit with it too. About a couple weeks ago when we just had no warning with this change of weather coming in. It was just like straight cold. It just like 2 days. It was like, okay, now we're gonna go into cold fall now. And when it was like, first weekend was like, we had a high of like 89 or 90 here in the Midwest, and it's crazy. Mm-hmm. So, well, first off, how are you feeling, man? How did you enjoy your birthday weekend, and anything exciting that you did on Halloween?
Well, first off, shout out to Mr. Herb Simmons. Thank you for the birthday shout out. Well, the birthday weekend, like I said, we just went up to Indy. Really didn't do much. We did Top Golf because she's never played, so she wanted to play.
God, I gotta get out there.
Her cousin has no form, because he's kind of like a heavier set dude, and he tried to swing real hard and he about fell forward, like you be seeing in those videos. And I'm sitting there slowly, I'm just recording the whole thing with my phone. And then I'm just like, all right, I got to help this guy out. So I showed him, this is how you stand so you don't fall. And then he finally learned how to hit. One girl almost fell off the top and through the net. I was ready to scream laughing, but she caught herself.
God.
But then we went to the Colts game Sunday. And then, obviously regular work week. And then, like you said, this damn weather. Wore basketball shorts 1 week outside. Now it's hard nipples. And now I'm all congestion and shit. So
it's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, there's different ways. There's different way of getting those other than going outside with shorts and cold weather, bro. I mean, just saying.
Describe it that way.
Oh my God.
Oh, well.
But now this day wasn't a good day for us, for our teams, man. Freaking Aaron Rodgers tore you up, and then the Lions couldn't get off.
Daniels fucked us up. 2 picks. So yeah.
There goes. We're already out about 13 minutes into the show.
Oh no, you guys ain't seen nothing when it comes to sports. You thought I was bad with wrestling.
I guarantee you are you'd be one of those people about to throw something at their TV screen.
No, I ain't going that far. I paid for my damn TV. I ain't that stupid.
Were they on the road this week at Pittsburgh or?
Yeah, they were in Schittsburg.
Pittsburgh's actually a really nice town.
Is that like a sister town of Granite Shitty? So I mean,
yeah, Granite Shitty.
So, but the whole Halloween thing, man. I know you guys probably see my post, but these little bastards were the first kid that we didn't plan on getting candy, right? Because she was busy, and plus candy prices are freaking out of this world. But the first kid comes up to the doorbell and is just like this.
Oh!
And I'm like, I told her, I was just like, does this little fucker know it only takes 1, 2? 1.
No, 2.
No, I know. 1 damn
We're
ring.
We're giving you a count, sir. Come on.
And I was like, I told him, I was like, we ain't got no candy. And all right. And then she reminds me that we have these fruit snacks or whatever, I can't remember what they're called, in a little blue pack or whatever. And she's like, we still got a whole box of those, so we use those. But the whole time I'm sitting there trying to hold Kodak's ass back, how big he is. He's trying to bum rush out the door. Kids are screaming and stuff. I was like, yeah, that's our Halloween decoration. Scare the crap out of the kids with the dog.
Man, I'll tell you, I wish I had like one of them short cannons. I would have just like would have shot them at the kids before they came to the
Oh yeah.
door. I mean, but if you leave your light on, some of these kids are not going to know what to think as far as like, do we go up there or not? Because they got the porch light on, and I didn't have any of my lights on, so it's like,
Yeah, you don't turn the lights on. But then again,
Well-
trunk or treats have ruined Halloween because, from what I heard, less people were out trick or treating. But that is what it is.
Well, the first ones popped up. It was still daylight out, so I had no choice because the daylight,
Oh yeah,
on my door. But when it did go dark time, yeah, my lights were off.
Oh man. Well, you've heard about us. We heard, between me and Austin. Z, I heard you had a nice little weekend too, and even some other ventures besides Good Brother Gaming. So, what's going on with you, man?
Well, Lincoln and I spent Halloween in the hospital because little man was
Oh yeah.
really, really sick, and he was complaining. They thought it was an appendix, so we had to go through that whole thing. But hey, Lincoln is a champion, dude. I want to say that right now. Lincoln is a boss. That man sat through everything, did exactly what the nurses asked, and was cool with it. So like, it was a good time. We binge watched Power Rangers, and the kids made us both a trick or treat bag because our kids they kind of like come home and then they kind of spread it out. Everybody picks what they want, but then they make mom and dad a bag. But they made Lincoln a bag. Chase, funny story, he has two because today we had a great humorous moment. So Chase decides to go back up. They were walking around the neighborhood, and one of the houses was giving out moon pies. Zmiz is a big fan of moon pies. I love moon pies, and so does the kids. So Chase goes, I got to go get Lincoln a moon pie. So Chase went and changed his costume, went back to go get a moon pie. So good job there for Big Brother making the score a moon pie for his little brother. But today, we find out when Amy wakes up, Mia, our youngest daughter, goes in and they're talking in the bathroom because Amy's finally moving. She works overnights, so she doesn't until later on. But we find out that the kids tried to, freeze dry Skittles and lemon drops. You can go over on my social media and watch the whole reaction video as it's happening, but it is still humorous to me that my kids tried to literally freeze their candy. So they put it in the freezer for about an hour, I was told. After the hour timer was up, they took the frozen candy, brought it down to the basement, put it in our dryer, and put the dryer on for 30 minutes to make freeze-dried candy. I'm like, Chase, like, I don't want to make fun of you, bro, but this is goofy. I'm like, it's 2025, bro. You have Google. All you have to do is go, hey, Google, how do I freeze dry candy? Or go to YouTube and go, how do I freeze dry candy? These products that you use on a daily basis to watch dumb videos, you could have just asked before doing it, but it's all right. It's funny. Yes, in the dryer.
You're doing how we did
it. in the dryer. Because we do not have a freeze dryer by any means. Do we have one?
You got a freezer and a dryer. Let's just combine the two.
So then the kids showed me on YouTube this video of people doing it. I'm like, this is why you don't believe the internet all the time, bro. Like, it was a good time. It's funny. Parenting 101 right there.
Oh my
surprise
God.
you. You think you know your kids. I guarantee you don't.
Yeah,
I kind of came up with a weird experience.
No, dude, I'm not mad at him. I think it's hilarious. I couldn't be mad at him. I'm like, dude. But we had a long conversation about why we don't take the internet completely literal all the time. Like, we learned about different varieties of humor or whatnot.
Yeah. Holy cow, man! No, talk about. I saw that. I couldn't stop rolling for like a couple minutes because of the reactions too.
The best part is like, I didn't even get this on tape, and she's gonna hate me for saying this. Like, she's gonna be mad at me. That's all right. I still love her, and she's gonna love it. But she got mad at me for laughing about it. She wanted to be upset. I'm like, I can't be mad. Like I should have just walked away from the scenario because I'm like, this is so wow that I couldn't help but not laugh. Like there was nothing. It was just humorous. It was funny. And then like I'm trying to scold them, and she's like, "You can't go back now. You already laughed about it." So
next project: how to dehydrate food.
Chase did go and say, he's like, "Hey, put it on the internet. Maybe somebody will give us a freeze dryer." I'm like, bro. So yeah, go on Zmiz's social media, share that out, listen to that funny story, see what your response is to the actual initial, the shock and awe that I actually had in the moment, and yeah, let's see if I can get a free freeze dryer.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
Because how funny would it be if I actually did get a freeze dryer out of this? The kids would be like, "What the hell?" So,
yeah.
yes, Chase, Link, Clint. God dang it, wrong kid.
Wrong kid.
Peanut butter.
Wrong kid.
It's one of my best friends.
Right. Oh shoot, man. And, you know, I got tied up in some other stuff. We actually we have some events going on ourselves, me and Zmiz, in November.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get the posters up for him a little bit later once I do my due diligence to get him on here properly, which I haven't. But
hey, also, real quick, big shout out, see Nick. How you doing, bro? Much love to you, brother. That's a good brother right there.
yeah,
See Nick, 100% good brother approved.
there you go. There you go. So, yeah, but I'd like to, but we were going to kick off the night. I mean, apparently there was an event that happened today, or there were TV tapings that happened today in another country where WWE has I guess a working agreement with. But we're going to get to this. Actually, I want to make sure I got this right. Make sure I'm going to fade this over properly. There we go. And then we're going to kind of talk about this because this is kind of cool. But let's transition into this right here. So we got this. So this is Chelsea Green and Alter Ego Ethan Page.
Yes.
They have won the AAA Mixed Tag Team Championship.
Yes. I'm just gonna keep cheering. This makes me so happy. Keep going.
So Chelsea Green and Ethan Page struggled together, winning the AAA Mixed Tag Team Championships at AAA Alliances. Green and Page teamed up to battle Mr. Iguana and La Herda, and this was at the Day of the Death themed TV taping today. They came out with a win, and after the match, La Herda apparently argued with Mr. Iguana and slapped him before walking off, I guess, for losing the championship. But soon to come to Mr. Iguana's aid, or at least to console him, was Lola Vice. So, this ought to be interesting. And with this here, because we announced last week how NXT was going to be doing a 2-week series starting in mid-November with Gold Rush, and this ought to be interesting. Actually, this is pretty interesting too. How Z went off. Z's nowhere to be found. He lost the internet. Okay, perfect. So he lost the internet. Here. No, I'm talking about Zmiz lost the internet. So
oh shit.
Yeah, well, that's not good. But dude, how cool is this? And this, he's coming back on here. Hey, buddy.
My bad. Okay. I got so excited it overloaded my internet.
You overload your internet?
I have that energy power, dog.
Okay. But dude, how great is this? Because because we announced last week about how NXT is going to be having this 2-week series on the CW with Gold Rush starting in mid-November. And this is going to involve NXT, TNA, Evolve, and AAA. And this is going to be on this is going to be on the card
How
too.
can it not be when these two are god dang gold together? Like, print it, send checks. These two, like, I want to watch these. I'm telling you, you put these guys, the Fashion Police, everything about these two together. I love everything about both of these people. I'm so happy to see Chelsea winning. We've been Ethan marks from pretty much day one, like all ego, all the time, 100%. This makes me happy. This makes me so happy because here's another reason I like it. Back a few years ago, they did something in WWE called the Mixed Tag Team Challenge, right?
Yeah.
I think that was one of their like ventures on X or YouTube. I think it was a YouTube special or whatever it was. Dude, I love that stuff. Like the mixed tag team match tournament was awesome. We had like AJ Styles with Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss with Braun Strowman. And they had these cool dynamics and character development and these friendships that were formed in those storylines. This is the perfect vessel to bring something that great back because these two work so well together. Like, think about the pairings that we could see within WWE if they use these two as the belly to bring this new. It's not new concept, but like this.
Bring it back.
Yeah, and bring it back right. I think because I love Ethan. I love these two. Love these two. Chelsea's amazing. Zach Ryder,
I would buy that shirt.
Matt Cardona's a hero. What shirt? Those two together?
Yeah, if they had a shirt together, I'd buy the shirt.
Oh, right. 100%, dude. 100%.
I'd be interested to see what it would be, but obviously they're both from Canada, so
Dude, they better make those the Canadian mixed tag team champions. Like, dude, what? Because it's already what is it, like the Canadian? What's his North American title? Because didn't he change it?
Yeah, I changed
Or is it just the band got changed?
Well, the band got changed.
Okay, so never mind. By the way, I love the idea of the band changing to who's holding it.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's the first one to do it. And
I know, but I almost think that should be a thing. Just saying, that's an easy switch, and you could potentially make a little funds because I would buy an Ethan Page version.
If you remember too, when LA Knight was U.S. champion too, he had like his like little logo like on the print of the background of the strap.
Yeah.
So
and that was cool too. The netting, like the actual netting of the back was different. So I'm down with that kind of stuff, bro.
Yeah, so they didn't just change the side plates. They gave him like a whole new strap to place all the plates on.
Yeah.
And then that was his custom title. So, but at least he's got that for his collection. So
Ethan has
one
a
of
huge
a kind.
collection.
It is one of a kind, and you know that Ethan's going to keep that North American championship when he's done with it. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So definitely a nice, definitely a nice little thing to go with. So, and I was telling you when you were just off, they defeated Mr. Iguana and the Herda, the Hydra. And the Hydra smacked Mr. Iguana after the match, and Lola Vice came to the comfort and console.
But see, what I told you is Lola Vice and Iguana are freaking amazing together. So like that's another male-female duo that I'm already excited for to potentially go into feuding with these two and make it so like they're already setting the pieces into place for certain things, and I think it's cool. I'm so ready for it, bro. Think about Zelina Vega and Aleister Black going for those now too.
Oh yeah.
So like they could really put mainstay guys. And well, we'll wait on that because we'll probably talk about that later. Don't worry, it's just gonna stay right there.
All right.
I'll try to remember it and come back to this, but it's beside the point.
Shoot. Oh, well, we go from that, and we're going to jump right to Saturday night's main event, which happened, of course, last night. And we're just kind of give our thoughts on it. But obviously, let's talk about the first match that went down, where the Nightmare defeats the Dream, calling himself the American Dream. I don't know, that's kind of lame, but
I mean, it's quite literally true. He was a foreigner that came to a place of refuge, like that's what the Dream was always about. Was coming here, becoming a citizen, and making something of himself. So yes, he is 100%. Drew McIntyre is literally the American Dream.
in a match where, like, on the night before on SmackDown, they put the stipulation if Cody got disqualified or counted out, that he would lose the title. Well, good old Dan Engler was distracted or down. I think he was down at that point, toward the end of the match, where Drew grabbed the title and Cody grabbed him, headlocked him, put him, executed a DDT right on the championship, and then hit with the crossroads, and there you have it. So Drew McIntyre loses again. Cody Rhodes wins again. Nothing really. To me, there wasn't really much investment into this match at all. Or
well, it's just hard to get invested in it when we've seen it so many dang times. And right. I like Cody and I like Drew, but it's time Drew gets one. Like, he's been doing the same song and dance, Canary promo even. Like, his promos have been the same. Cody's promos have been the same. Like, it's the same stuff. Both guys are hella good workers, but it was time to really do something. But what they did was the golden boy, the golden goose, the great quarterback. Well, he did exactly what he calls Drew as a cheater. Like, Drew's never cheated. He's just trying to survive to win. Cody literally took a shortcut. Yeah. And he knows he did. And I'm kind of sad that a hero that my kids look up to took a shortcut.
And now what's that going to tell the kids? What they're allowed to cheat?
Right. That's why they thought they could put something in a dryer in a freezer and get freeze-dried candy. It's people like Cody.
Get away with it. Damn, Cody.
Well, I don't know. Like, things get. If I had to kind of give it a metaphor with this, it's like, I'm gonna call this like video store. Like, you go and you rent the movie, and then you return it, and then you go to watch. You're checking out the same movie again, and then you have to return it. It's just like you've seen it before, man. It's I mean, I had to go old school on you, which I do most of the time.
I'm down with that. I'm not going to the VHS store.
Then probably Drew's going to come out, cut the cry promo again, and say, "And you had to cheat to win." They're going to do it in another match.
If Drew comes out and says says like a Christian Cage one more match kind of promo, I might get down with it. I like Drew. I like Drew a lot. So it's a catch-22 for me. Both wrestlers are amazing. The in-ring competition these two produce, it's unmatched. But it's time for Drew to get his comeuppance. Unless the plan was for Cody to go dark side.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm starting to have a little trouble trying to talk, but we're gonna move on here. So, next match after this, I think a lot of us saw this coming when the term was made, but officially Tiffy time is up. Jade Cargill wins the WWE Women's Championship. Loving the new dark gear, and yeah, so yeah. And Z, you had something that you had some thoughts on this particular match, and I kind of like
Okay.
to hear because I think I kind of have an analogy myself, but I
Well, go
kind of like
ahead.
to hear your story, what you thought about this.
Here's the thing about it. Like, I'm all for Jade winning. And Tiffany has a major out with the fact that she was not 100% cleared, I guess. That she wasn't her full
No,
self. Um, Jade was too dominant for me on this. And I didn't necessarily like that because this was in my feelings like a squash match, and it just negated everything Tiff has done, even with the injury. It negate like I feel like we cheapenly got to where Jade's champion. So that's how I feel about it. And once again, this is not me knocking Jade by any means, because Jade is one of my favorite female wrestlers. Somebody on We Talk Wrestling should be ashamed of himself saying that, oh, we're not calling her elite because they said that after Saturday Night Main Event, a lot of elite wrestlers are champion again in another promotion. So I posted that, and somebody's like, "Oh, we're not calling Jade elite." I call Jade elite because I think she's amazing. She's a specimen among specimens when it comes to female body structure, all that kind of stuff, and the mobility in the ring. She's really good for her build, and for the lack of time that she's had in the business too. She's enjoyable to watch at that point. So I don't know. I don't like how we got here necessarily, but I'm happy she's champion. Really am.
yeah. Well, you saw this. You saw this as well, Austin. What did you think about how Jay just came in and just apparently just mauled Tiffy down?
I think, I mean, it was like Z said, it was more of a squash. And I mean, I think as long as Tiffany was champion, what was it, 300 something days, you don't have somebody that's champion that long get squashed in that amount of time like she did. Like, it kind of reminded me of Brock Lesnar beating Kofi Kingston. That was what? That's damn near what it was, it seemed like.
Yeah, dude, it kind of was that in some degree. And I didn't like that. I didn't hate. I disliked it. It made sense physically on that notion. Like, physically structuring it, that makes sense 100%, but I still didn't like it. This even makes sense because Tiff's got the injured knee, but I don't know.
Like, if she would have immediately went after her knee or something, her bad injury or something.
Okay, I could probably get behind if it was going to be more of an aggressive Jade, which I'm all for, like this more like dark, sinister, destructive force. If it would have been that, like, we would have set up what body part is going to be, and then Jade just honed in on it and like destroyed it, and then like just worked it over. Then maybe I'd feel differently about it. But it was just it was quick, lazy booking in my views. I'm not gonna lie, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's my kind of take on that. Okay. If you think about Jade was on the shelf for at least about a few weeks, comes back, saves Tiffy, and just she's still banged up from from having her head just basically opened up by going into the stairs. And knowing how a head injury can kind of trigger something, I could totally see how Jade would be just enraged. And she got tired and she got fed up. She got tired of waiting. Tiffy only had 2 weeks to prepare. She had her knee attacked the week before the match. And so she was not at 100%. And Jade is a freaking boss. I mean, holy cow, look at them arms, bro. Come on. And you see her.
I'm not saying you're wrong, my guy. I'm not. Remember, Jade is one of my favorites, but I gotta stay non-biased here, and because Tiff is amazing. Like, I'm just trying to see it from both sides here, because Tiff didn't deserve that. She came in there and annihilated the crap. She was. I will give Jade this. She was sure, and for one thing, she was not here for the time punch check. She was cashing checks, and she knew exactly what she was going there to do. She was manifesting to the T. So I will give her that.
Yeah. So I mean, but we're just gonna have to wait on some time here though, because just like I said, Tiffany didn't have enough. In the story, Tiffany did not have enough time to prepare. Tiffany was also not at 100%, and Jay was still. She was in that zone. She just turned to the dark side. She doesn't care. She got tired. And she just got enraged, and Tiffany couldn't handle it. And if you saw in the match, though, she tried to go for anything on the ropes, even with the prettiest moonsault ever, and she slipped, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
yeah.
and then she could have tweaked herself then. So you don't know if you're watching this match, it not necessarily she didn't get totally squashed. She did have some momentum, but then she just kind of hurt herself throughout that. And then Jay just went in and just came in like a bull and just
she definitely did.
Just knocked her down and just like basically like took the horns and drug her in the freaking mud, bro. I mean, two power bombs and then her finisher. Bro.
Yeah, and called it a night. So like, trust me, I'm not disagreeing that the right person won, but man, I'm just questioning the direction.
But you have to think about in the timing of those moves are done. Those are done literally one right after.
She was right after. She's like boom, 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 boom. So yeah, she's
boom,
putting
boom, and that was it.
It was like the referee said, "Take it home, take it home, take it home."
It was 3 high impact moves, bro.
Tiff had nothing to come out of the gate whatsoever.
But give it to her though, man. I mean, Tiffany is not going to be on. I mean, they're not. Tiffany has progressed. She has actually improved herself. I mean, if you if you saw a picture of her when she first won the title to where she is now, when she walked in on Saturday, dude, she has worked her butt off to be. Oh my gosh, she's like literally a walking Barbie right now.
Oh, she's a lean, mean fighting machine.
Oh my god, bro, she has put her work in, and like just stupendous. With the work that she's put in. So no knock on Tiffany. It's just, and we all have a bad night. Hell, I've had bad night. It doesn't mean that I'm a freaking weak. I'm going to be I'm going to be, jobbing to every jabron there is when I have one bad night,
I just hope Tiff can bounce back strong because
I think so.
We all know I love Tiffy time.
Yeah. I mean, like you said,
she's chocolate.
Yeah. So,
I mean, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh. So we go. Okay. There was an announcement made after, I think it was after this match, but they were talking about the next Saturday night's main event in Washington D.C. Where you have to pay like about $500 just to get in the door or something like that. It's ridiculous. But guess what? We finally have John Cena's final opponent. Let's just have a tournament.
I freaking love this, by the way. I actually kind of want this to become a thing. Like the John Cena Memorial Tournament in WWE. Like I 100% want this to become a thing. And like just put the last two or so, I don't know how you do it, but like figure out a championship for this, because this is, when I think WWE and what the PG era, and it's kind of like Hulk Hogan, right? Hulk Hogan, when you ask me about the golden era of professional wrestling and that shining moment, that is, for me, I know for you, it's Bruno Sammartino or something like that, because you and I had this discussion off camera once about what the actual golden era was. The golden era was the Hulk Hogan in like between the 80s and then the 1990s, and it's in there somewhere in there if I remember right. So Hogan's that shining star. So like the PG ruthless aggression era, it's John Cena. John Cena is the light, as much as I don't want to, like, he was my villain because Randy Orton, but this tournament has me super excited, bro. And then the way he delivered the vignette for it, and, the narration of it, like, had me even more pumped. Like, this is awesome. NXT, WWE, And they said even people that don't necessarily work there. On this day,
Hey,
clearly. Dude, oh my God. So help me gosh, if that music plays.
I'm doing a backflip.
I'm pooing myself. I'm pooing myself, dude. I'm super
That
stoked
might be
for
a
this whole
bigger,
thing.
damn near my bigger mark than when he came back at that Royal Rumble.
Dude, I think it's cool that Brooke Jensen from NXT tweeted out last night. He's like, I think it's time that I get redemption for my dad for you messing my dad's career. Because Bull Canyon.
Bull Buchanan? Well, yeah. I didn't realize that.
It's Brooke Jensen's dad, and they were a tag team back when Cena came in originally with the hustle, loyalty, respect stuff with him and Bull.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but you had to come up with a more original name than a freaking bingo ball. B2. You know, it's like, come on, bro.
Who was
It's on my
Carlito?
card.
Who was Carlito's bodyguard that stabbed Cena in the nightclub? Do you remember that storyline? I can't remember his name, but
Yeah.
I would love to see Carlito somehow make a way back into that. That would be amazing for Carlito because that's one of the things.
Bull Buchanan was too huge to play something what John Cena's. He was too big to be a thugonomic. he took that bait and then freaking they didn't want no part of it. Just like Slam Master J.
No, don't disrespect Slam Master J, bro. Don't do it. But no,
they put too many white men through that gimmick, and John Cena was the only one that could.
Hey, Sean Vincent's gonna get upset.
That's the era of Slim Sexy. So I mean,
but one of the things that with Carlito's exit from WWE that upset me with all that is we never played into John Cena and Carlito's original feuds. How Carlito was the person that took not only the IC title, no, it wasn't the IC, it was the US title. Both times that when he went to Raw and he went to SmackDown, Cena was IC champion, or not IC, US champion, and Carlito took the belt off of Cena. Like, so they had storyline and they had a whole like thing, and Carlito never got his due with Cena, which still upsets me. But I can't wait to see what happens with this tournament and who's in it. 16 people, let's go.
Shoot. It almost makes you wonder though. People who don't work there, do they have to be there throughout the? From what I hear, it was like a 16-man tournament, and they're maybe even starting matches tomorrow on Raw.
I thought it started at Westbury
in Boston.
Yeah,
Or,
2
yeah,
weeks.
Westbury.
In 2 weeks,
Yeah.
Westbury, Massachusetts.
Aren't they in Boston? Aren't they in Boston tomorrow?
No, it's 2 weeks.
Probably on the November 10th edition.
Yeah.
Of Raw. Yeah. So
how many more do we only have? 2, or because he had, or do we?
He's
how
got
many,
4. He's got 4 appearances left. He's got.
Do we still think he's going to do an appearance for? They'll save that then for the build. He won't do an appearance at Survivor Series.
That's apparently is one of his. That's one of his.
They showed a list of it.
That's one of his appearance dates. I can't remember.
That's apparently one of his appearance dates. Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll get the start build up to Survivor Series there when he's there in Westbury too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's there in Boston. Yeah. So.
Because Survivor Series is the last Saturday of November.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So now, so we go from Jade and Tiffany. We go from this announcement, and then we go to our next match of the night. And man, I'll tell you, what a brilliant finish on this one.
That's the greatest man in wrestling right now.
manages to get out of that triple threat with
Nice and clean.
Yeah, he didn't cheat.
no,
Yeah,
he
he
did
did
not
not cheat.
cheat. But that was so great when Rusev had him in that freaking clutch, and Dom was ringing the bell off camera. That was great.
Yeah,
Smart
looking
moves.
ahead.
I really thought it was funny when he had the chair and he throws the chair at Rusev and goes and points to the ref, and the ref's like, it's a triple threat, bro. And he's like, really?
I can't do anything.
Like, Dom, this was, for one, this is my match of the night. Like this is the match for me. This is what did the night in for me. All three men, I enjoy them, but Dominic Mysterio's like inhibition to beat Eddie Guerrero in this time frame is amazing, and the ways that he goes about it and the conviction that he puts into his character. Love it.
Eddie 101.
Love it. Love everything about it. Dominic Mysterio can do no wrong right now.
Oh no, not even close.
Yeah. Well, I just love the finish, how he got dragged into the ring by Penta, and Penta had the hammer. Penta was getting ready to hit him, and then right behind Dom was Rusev, and all that Dom had to do was move, and Penta ended up knocking
out Rusev, throws Penta into the corner, and takes the pin, or the frog splash for the pin on Rusev.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Ultimate.
What was that? The old Guinness commercials? Brilliant.
The old internet's going to love that. Rusev, an AEW jump back, is going to be pinned again. He'll be fine, guys. It's Rusev.
Oh, you know.
No, my favorite part of that match is when he scared the hell out of that little kid.
Oh, yeah.
Don't touch me!
Oh, but you know that kid had to pee himself, bro. Yeah,
just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. His parents were just cracking up like, I ain't helping your ass.
Oh
that was funny. Yeah, that kid shit itself.
It was brutal. Beautiful.
It's always fun scaring the kids.
It's great. It's always great. You can scare somebody to the point where it's like, oh, you know. Sorry, guys. I'm actually kind of doing some. I'm doing some work here, so my apologies. I just want to make sure we are set for our upcoming segments and all that. Nothing looks good. I tell you, I'm slacking, man. I went and played hooky for like half a day, and then.
Hey, no big deal. You need to do it sometimes.
Nah.
How can we praise Dom more?
We're not worthy.
We are not worthy.
Oh, then we got to talk about our main event, and I'll tell you what. So Punk regains glory. He defeats Jey Uso for winning the world title back. That he only held for like about 5 minutes at SummerSlam, and now he's holding it longer. So CM Punk, top of the chain, man.
His Facebook or his what was it, X or Facebook or his Instagram post? I can't remember which one it was, where he took pictures of the chair and said, "Would you please sit on my chair?" And then AJ Styles tweets back on him. She's like, "Oh, why do you do this to us?"
Oh my gosh. Well, kind of tell you, man. Kind of saw this coming, but you know, once again, we're using stuff that was used earlier in the year, as far as like what he used for his finish and all this other stuff, and you know, it. I don't know. I guess it's okay though, but I honestly think there could have been a better direction going if the decision was gone the other way.
No, Jay needs to stay with the title for a little bit. There's a bigger story brewing.
Yeah.
So
Heel
yes, but it was just him, Jay and Punk just mano a mano last night. You know, that I don't know. Did I miss Jimmy in the background? I might have.
I don't remember anyone appearing.
No, nobody came out.
Nobody. It was just Jay. It was just Jay and Punk. So the story's going to go like where Jay doesn't think he can get it done without somebody else there now. Because that's been like the whole thing. Like that, it's going to get to more of a psychological storyline. And who knows? I made mention to in our chat. And once again, this is theory. Okay, let's clock in. We all know it's time. A little sidearm booking. Okay, we're just clocking in. All right. I mentioned how freaking crazy it would be if somehow Paul Heyman gets into Jay's ear and Jay then becomes the True Vision's leader. And I still think there's story there to play out because of his Paul's connection with the Samoan dynasty, how long it's gone back through, the years, all that kind of stuff. How Jay once said he never trusted Paul all the way, even though he was an Oos and, the family always loved him, all that kind of stuff. These are all things they played onto. So, like, what if Paul does go, hey, I got a better idea, and Braun sits back and they go after Jay to bring Jay into the Vision? He's a lost soul right now, guys. So the fact that he lost to Punk, it's going to play out in that fashion where he is that lost entity and has no place.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, like, you have like one of those backstage segments where like Jimmy just got to talking to Jay, and Jay's all pissed off, and here comes Paul Heyman leaning over his shoulder or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, dude. Like Jay hitting a table or something, because like he walks out and then Paul just like puts his hand on him from like behind the curtains, like it's okay, and this comes. It'd be sick.
I'm just an advocate.
Yeah, I'm just an advocate. Doesn't even say he's the Oracle. Just I'm the advocate or something, like just a wise man.
You know me, Jay.
Just a wise man
for you.
Because Paul Heyman's that guy that like we all feel like. I'm sorry, in a lot of ways, Paul Heyman's like one of he is the GOAT. There's so many other great managers, but he is getting to the point where he's really edging out some of the best managers in history as just how good of a mind for the business that he has and the direction he can go with a faction.
Yep.
Because I personally wanted to get changed that the Vision is no longer the Vision and we just got a dangerous alliance again.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Bro, so like I wanted to get there, but who knows? Like, but Paul is that good of a GOAT to pull in Jay and be like, I can make it right for you the way you want it to be because I'm the only family you ever needed, kind of thing.
I'm the only one who still understands you.
Yeah. And then he just walks away with a yeet. Like Paul would do. Come on, dude. The villain story that we could play out with Jay, and then Jay actually goes towards the Vision. And now we're going into Survivor Series. Roman goes with Cena, CM Punk, and then for it would be interesting. I'm curious to see how that plays out, bro. Because we gotta know it can't be the MFTs going to the Survivor Series. No. No. If you're gonna do that, just take it back to the old school Survivor Series.
Yeah.
There you go. It kind of makes me wonder: are we going to see any traditional Survivor Series matches on?
Dude, I would love to see it happen that we get a traditional one, but I don't know if it is the MFTs versus whatever they're planning with. I mean, I would love to see Rey Fenix in a War Games. So, like, not saying no to that, but it just, I don't know. I love Solo and what Solo's work he's been doing. And the new MFTs are the bomb. So I mean, if they do that, something big has to happen at the end. Like something big has to happen at the end.
Yeah. And Ray Phoenix calling out Shrek next week on SmackDown.
Talafanga or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Talatanga.
Yeah, Talatanga.
I don't know. I don't get the face paint. I really don't.
That's a New Japan thing for most of the guys. When they're the Gorillas of Destruction, or the Gorillas, the Gorillas of Destruction, I think it was.
Sounds
Tongaloa and Hikuleo. Not Hikuleo. That's the tall one.
Yeah.
Dude, just go with it. Just go. Let Solo and the MFTs be. They're doing just fine. And Solo gives some of the best promos, dude. he's one of the best, like, witty mic guys that you wouldn't think is.
He has actually gotten better.
Yeah, I like him so much. I love the MFTs. So
yeah, I mean, he's actually gotten so much better. Yeah,
I wonder if they just like killed off the whole thing with them and the Wyatts, though.
I don't know where we're going because the Wyatts were down in Mexico attacking Super Clown and Psycho Clown and the other dude. I can't remember his name now. What? God dang it! Yeah, the tag team champions, the AAA tag team champions.
Yeah,
they're on my list for later. Just so you know.
There you go. All right. So before we get into our next segment, with the major brands, and I told you we're going to bring this up here. We're going to talk about around the at least our appearances between myself and of course John Cena, Mouse and Miz. This is Thanks Beating 2 on Saturday, November 15th at the Oaks in Granite City, Illinois. So Zmiz will be there doing some color commentating. Once again, it's the main event is the Rumble to determine the number one contendership.
Correct.
To the IEW title.
For 5-star Jesse J's IEW heavyweight title.
Yep. So that is at Thanks Beating 2. Isn't this your guys' last show of the year too?
No. We have another one, Violent Nights 2, coming up. So our back-to-back seasonal, our seasonal shows are ending out the season. We do have December. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, just ending the year with aggression. There you go.
Anger.
Anger.
December 6th would be so like a short turnaround, but yep. So we'll see who. I don't know. What's going to happen for Violent Night, but I know Thanks Beating is going to be a show, a spectacle for the masses. A lot of big names popping up. Go right on over to Facebook and get all the information and just come out and hang out in Granite City with us and see great stars like Brandon Espinoza or the Dragonfly, Chris Exodus. Dion's going to be there. My dude, or Corey Andrews, actually. He's not really my dude, but he's gotten really good, and I'm proud of him, and his aggression's there. Big Johnny B. So it's always a good show. Good family fun.
There you go. We go from good family fun to cheap family fun. There you go. With the ACW in Cedar Hill. That's where I will be at. That will be on Saturday, November 22nd. And of course, you can get your tickets at acwtheshow.com, or you can scan the QR code. Front row tickets $10, general admission $6. It is ACW's last show of the year. And then of course we'll start right up again in January for that. So yeah. Coming off a big win, myself and Big Bubba Walsh, Party Town, taking a look at those tag team titles, hopefully down the line. But I don't know what our next challenge is. So We're probably not going to give a chance at the titles yet. So, oh well. It is what it is. But a lot of fun. And like I said, to have a good, enjoyable time, just get yourself in the door. And we got some great merch for you too. And I never thought I would be posing in a promo photo with a cowboy hat. So
I was wondering that when I saw that. I shared one of the ACW posters to We Talk Wrestling just recently. I'm like, what is Ruby wearing?
I'm wearing a lime green cowboy hat that's got neon on it when I come
hell
out.
no.
So hey, come on, man.
Only the Roobster could pull it off, dude.
Hey, don't be hating. Congratulate. All
I
right.
know. Hey, I'm glad you went.
I'm talking to the milk dud down at the bottom of the row here.
Hey, look, at least my milk dud ass wouldn't be dumb enough to wear a damn lime green hat. Your ass coming out look like the Mr. Clean shit. They do make lime green Mr. Clean.
They do. Actually, yeah, he's right. Ruby only cleans with a lime green Mr. Clean. Sorry, Ruby.
Yeah, lime away. There you go.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
It's what you clean Ruby rentals with.
Yeah. Y'all should have heard me last night. I was kind of on one.
Oh, dude, it was funny. Good Brother Gaming was hilarious last night.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
This is gonna be a great show.
Yeah, I'm gonna love it.
Look at the new champions there, right in the middle.
Yeah, well,
our good friend, Main Event.
That is actually. Let's put this a little larger for you, my friend. There we got.
I know it's not. We keep going.
Oh, keep going.
Yeah, can you get one more? Oh, look at that! That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Why did you not come in that big the first time?
I don't know. I guess I had to do a new thing. I don't know. I'll readjust. But
should have talked to Teddy Long.
I don't have that problem, bro. I'm good.
Off the rails. Come on, bring it back.
But no, that is actually with just the Main Event and Brian James and Pyro lost, and that's because Pyro turned on his just the Main Event.
That's all the new tag team the new champions right there, right?
Yeah, so Eagle Trip is back with Guy Smith and Xavier Frost, and the Gray Rider is the world champion. So, yeah. Justin had a year reign, so nothing to be ashamed of.
So. Pyro's going to get his butt kicked. That's all I know. I can't wait to hear the mayhem out. You got to tell me everything, how much Justin just beats. Actually, not even Justin. Brian James is going to get to him first, so Justin's going to get the scraps. We all know that.
Yeah. Like I said, this is our Thanksgiving show, but I don't think we're doing a turkey drop this year. So, I don't know. Is it?
Because the turkey wouldn't even hit the floor.
It's a whole WKRP in Cincinnati thing. I don't know. You may or may not understand. So, only us old people would get it. So.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I was just calling the crowd fat.
I know what you were doing. I got your joke.
WKRP is come and went before you guys were even thought about being conceived. So it's all right.
He's talking about that dusty trail.
So I don't know. I've got a couple things here. I want to talk about what's the best from SmackDown coming up. A couple things here that's not focused on Saturday night's Main Event. What a banger these guys put on.
Oh yeah,
Nathan Frazier and Dragunov. Man, these guys, and look how meaty that chest is, boy. Dragunov does not play with the chops.
No, he doesn't.
Oh my gosh, no.
Wait until you get it. Have you seen a Gunther His match?
Oh God.
Have you watched those Gunther versus Dragunov?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Oh, dude. So yeah, wait until the mainstream audience really sees that one, because these two, Nathan Frazier does not get the love that he deserves in a lot of degrees. Fraxium, for one, as a tag team is amazing, phenomenal. And Frazier, that dude can fly in different directions that I didn't even know were possible. He's like, we thought Rey Mysterio and Juventud Guerrero was smooth. Like, this dude, he walks the ropes like nobody's else sometimes. I mean, the only person I can almost put up there is like Kyle Fletcher and, God dang it, why did I lose his name now? AEW. Not Chris Sabin.
Ospreay?
Will Ospreay. Like, those, both Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay, they can walk the rope pretty well for their like size and stature, and that's the same way like Nathan Frazier is. He's not a big dude, but he's not a small dude either, and he flies like he does, like height wise, right? Length. I'm not talking about like muscle or anything like that. But I love Nathan. I could watch these two go again. Give me a best of 5 series.
We're about to get Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, dude. But is it going to be black and gold, Tommaso Ciampa?
No words. Yeah. Just walk out. That was great.
Yeah. Like, I missed him when he had no music.
Oh, yeah. That was great.
Oh, my God. That stuff was beautiful. But, yeah, dude. Dragunov versus him is going to be insane.
So another good match, and of course, Ciampa had to go attack Frazier after the match after he got outside. So, you didn't see that. Okay, so another one I wanted to point out. At least the match. Well, this is the end. This is after the fact, but. Man, Kit Wilson coming in with a different look, and it seemed like he was putting on a different set of offense, bro. I was really impressed with Kit Wilson facing off against Carmelo Hayes. So
I am going to be disappointed to see Pretty Deadly divide if that is the case. But yes, Kit Wilson proving once again that the dude is a star. Like when they were in the UK and they were battling grizzled young vets for the longest time over there, having just bangers after bangers with those guys. That's where I fell in love with Pretty Deadly. But once again, I still think, yes, boy. Like, just fell in love with them over there. Like, the stuff they were doing was great. So when they finally made the move to NXT on a regular basis, I was really pumped for it. And then when they moved to the main roster, like, I was like, oh, dude, we're going to get Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford versus Pretty Deadly. And none of that stuff really, like, we got some of it, but, like,
it didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen. Like, there could have been so many better matches. But if this is the way they go, I'm up for it because Kip is awesome. So I can't wait to see what happens. But the boy, the Miz, taking out him. That's right, because you were never him. No, Carmelo. I hate to see this two break up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, apparently he's letting him know that it's going to be over when he says it's over. And so apparently it's not over. So
nope, it's not over yet.
Yeah, which I can't wait. I can't wait for them two to work as well. But Carmelo Hayes definitely showed up and showed out. Him and Kit were working very well together. I could definitely,
heck yeah.
I could have easily watched another 5 minutes of them going back and forth. They had this shortened. It was too short, but I understand you needed it for TV and other things for TV. But these guys definitely could have worked a lot longer. So
yeah, bring that match back around one more time, please.
Yeah. Or just kind of make it make it to the fact, make it to the part where I don't know. I forgot where I was going with it. Never mind.
Yeah, where are you even heading with it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Boo-boo.
I love the Miz.
I don't know. Did you guys have anything else from SmackDown that I was trying to leave what was not leading into Saturday night's main event because we already knew about the whole...
I think you covered it for me.
Yeah, that's about it. We saw the whole confrontation. Well, I mean, we don't want to talk about Nia Jackson and Alexa Bliss. That seemed kind of.
That match seemed off to me.
Oh, it was way off, bro. It was way off.
No.
And it wasn't
No.
just Nia either, Austin.
It wasn't.
was
Yeah, it
Alexa.
wasn't. It was both of them. But
It was both.
one of the matches I heard online, I don't know how true this is or what happened because I never. Ow, that's really loud. I never really looked into it 100%. But somebody supposedly got hurt and collapsed. From what I was reading on a thing, I'm trying to find it, and now I can't find it.
Well, that's never good.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was their match because I didn't see who did it, and once again, I didn't read it because sometimes I'm afraid to look at stuff like that because I think it's going to be a spoiler, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it now.
I didn't see anything.
Wow. Let's see. I think that was it from at least from there, but at least from SmackDown anyway. Like I said, I've touched on AEW. Dude, what about let's see, with NXT though? We're gonna get Trick Williams and Ricky Saints apparently on November 10th. No, wait. Yeah, November 11th. Sorry. On the episode on November 11th, it's going to be a last man standing match. So, will this be the coup de grace for Trick in NXT if he loses this? I mean, we need to do something for them. He's been down there for a long time, and here's another debate. Booker T has been calling for Obafemi to come up like he's ready now. But why is Trick not even in the conversation for that? Why did he?
I don't. I think both of those two are ready to come up. Yeah. Or I mean, do something.
If only one could come up. If only one could come up to a major brand, who would you call and where would you put him and why? Austin.
I would go Boba Fett. The kid's been champion dominant like crazy. And I mean, he can talk. I'd put him on probably SmackDown because I see more opportunities because, they call it the second brand and they could try more stuff with him compared to Raw because they're more serious about Raw being grade A and everything. I'd put him on SmackDown.
And I got Zmiz thinking too. It's like,
no, I already know my answer. I already know my answer because I'm seeing this whole bigger picture. Everybody's missing out on certain aspects. Okay, I remember probably about I don't know, it was like 10 years ago. Zmiz is searching the old dirty web. And grubbing up whatever conspiracies I can find on professional wrestling and what things. And there was once a storyline that was pitched that was not John Cena, the Rock, or not the Rock, Triple H and Vince McMahon having a power struggle. Okay. And that was going to commence at WrestleMania for Rock Triple H one more time. We're not going to get that match ever again. But there's certain things that have played out with certain things that have happened where like Rock disappeared or storylines have shifted and changed and things that we thought were going one way are not going that way anymore, where I still think perhaps Triple H and Paul Heyman have a new vision because everybody's forgetting these promos and these conversations, these words these guys are saying from different areas of the business. The Hall of Fame speech clearly said that Paul Heyman said, I'm the first Paul Levesque guy. He said it clearly. And if you look at everybody that's lining up, how Seth was part of the vision, Seth was part of the authority, Triple H handpicked Seth Rollins at one time, right? Drew was whose handpick? Vince McMahon's. Okay, let's just remember some things here. Like there's certain things that are playing out again in a different way, in a different form. We saw the WrestleMania 26 promo just recently released. The internet went batshit crazy over one aspect about that poster being released. Triple H was centerfold. Go look it up. You can find it on Twitter all day long. People are were dogging the crap out of it. Vince McMahon would never put himself. Vince McMahon put him as one of the lead characters in a damn storyline, people. So, of course, Triple H would put himself on a poster, you idiots. So, hypothetically speaking, if I'm viewing this continually right, and I'm hopefully looking into the future a little bit, and I can see, what if the Rock storyline never happened because Triple H invoked his creative control going against the shareholders, who is one of the majority shareholders, The Rock. So that's the reason all that storyline kind of went. So it's storyline on storyline. It's them. It goes back to Unreal, right? Everybody hates it. Everybody doesn't like it. John Cena said at the beginning of his run, this last run, we're going to ruin wrestling for everyone. That storyline's still playing out to some degree. So I think there's things people are missing about this whole thing, that Oba Finning should be part of the vision, 100%, under Paul Heyman's tutelage. He needs to go to Raw. I mean, it would really benefit him because he needs a lot of talking to since he lost to Ricky Saints in a horrible fashion.
Yeah, I agree.
So we're talking Oba to Raw.
Yeah, but I don't think I almost feel we're to the point that NXT is becoming its own brand 100. Like, not just it's been its own brand. Most of us have seen it as the third brand, but it's becoming one of those like key elements of the WWE experience. So why not keep Oba there? Let Trick move to SmackDown, and then the Vision goes down there to help Oba get back with, and then Oba comes and hangs out on Raw too. These guys can be in more than one places. They don't have to be stuck to one brand anymore. So, like, there's ways to move around. He could still be like NXT and still helping out NXT, because who's he going to fight? What's he going to do on Raw? If he's in the Vision, he becomes the Muscle and gets put with the Tribal Thief as a tag team, which, not saying I'm against that, but those three guys don't need to be really, like, those three guys are headliners, in my opinion, right? Mm-hmm. I could see Bronson Reed as your IC champion, why Braun Breaker's your world heavyweight champion, maybe. Or you bring Trick and Oba up and you put them as a tag team, and Paul's like, hey, listen to me. Don't get away from this. You're going to do this, and they become the greatest tag team over there. But then that's going to piss people off too, because, oh my God, another black tag team. I said what I said.
Booker would love it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Oba and Trick have so much more to give, but where do they go? Because if they go to the main roster, my fear with both of those men, okay, and everybody's going to be, they can shit on what I'm about to say or approve it. You have two men that are freaking amazing, okay? Just phenomenal. But there's still people and still things going on the main roster. They're going to get lost in the shuffle. And that's going to be sad. And then it's going to become some racial BS thing on the internet, and that's not even the case. They're just going to get lost in the damn shuffle because there's too many things going on in the main roster to ruin something. And why ruin two great men that are doing awesome work for getting lost in the shuffle? That's my fear. Then we get into Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes is finally doing something, but, like, you know what I'm saying? People got to think about these things. It's not about all that stuff all the time. It's about, I don't want Oba Finning to get lost. I don't want Trick Williams to get lost. Those guys continue to produce, and they need to continue to produce like that. So I would prefer keeping them both in NXT for right now, where they're main staples, and you still have room to shuffle things around. Trick could go to AAA and become a dude. Trick would kill it down to AAA.
Yeah, but he would have to either face Dr. Wagner Jr. or, because right now the Mega Champion is Dirty Dom.
I would not be against a Trick Williams Dirty Dom match. I'm not against a Dr. Wagner Jr. Trick Williams match.
I think I prefer to have that.
Yeah. Excuse me, I'm going to take my
Jr.
sweatshirt off real quick.
And Trick. Yeah, so I'd rather to see, of course he's got the Latin America Championship, but, it's still a prestigious title nonetheless in AAA. So.
Yeah, I just don't want some of these guys to get lost because there's just so like WWE could make 2 more programs with how deep their roster is and how good if wrestlers are on their roster.
True. Very true. Very true. I was actually looking for anything on, well, like I said, anything on Raw, but um yeah, oh my gosh.
Hold on, let me look because I didn't. All my stuff got removed when
Yeah,
my
right.
computer decided to go.
You know,
Kaput.
like
Hey, we're not
like
doing this right now, guy. No.
it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. My Chrome bookmarks mysteriously disappeared. So,
Actually, now I'm looking at it. Raw was nothing really special.
Yeah.
but even with Charlotte and Alexa defending against Lyra and Bailey,
It was
and
okay.
yeah, Roxanne defeating Nikki Bella, thank God.
Poor Nikki.
Yeah, well, not poor Nikki. She don't need to be over. She's there for a job.
I
She
did love
asked
seeing
for it.
Los Americanos.
There for child support.
Whoa.
Uh,
I mean, you can say that. I guess that's your right.
I mean, Flair did it. Except for his.
And he stated that on literally in a podcast.
Yeah.
He literally stated that in a podcast. I was like, no, he didn't. Did he really just say that?
Let's talk TNA though, real quick though, because it's a good thing. Austin Cage would have never gotten past 2 minutes.
I didn't
But
even get to watch
it
it.
was a Happy Hardy Halloween special or whatever, and it was all about the broken Hardys.
Dude, now I want to go watch it. Son of a gun, I need to find that.
Oh, it's still on that site, brother. It's still on that site. So
It wasn't working for me today when I tried to
I
watch it.
think it's the bottom link is the one that works. So
That's a
try that
thumbs
one.
up information for me, buddy. I'll go watch it next. So give me some potential spoilers, I guess, on it. Like, was it just them going through the broken universe?
Here's the spoiler. I watched about 5 minutes. I'm like, oh crap! I had to do something else and never went back to it. So, there's the spoiler.
So I'm gonna love it then. Okay.
So you giggle spoiler. No, but it's basically a rehash of all their matches as the broken connection with him and Nero. Because
Dude, I really hope
Halloween.
they stay broken then.
I think it's a whole
stay
broken special.
Stay broken. No, I want them to stay broken afterwards.
Yeah. Well,
Like, we've seen.
one thing I also want to ask about here as well, because we've not seen a fresh show since Bound for Glory. They've been doing a refocus on Bound for Glory. We get this Halloween special, and their next time they're going TNA Impact Live is on the 13th of November. So I'm guessing they're going to do something else for a special. As big as if that's supposed to be your Super Bowl of shows, is this really a good strategy for TNA to just be rehashing old shows and then hopefully something just gets put in the mix? I mean, are they really starving for or ways to get into a building just to do like a series of like shows? Like you do one live and tape 3 and then
So hold on. What if it's a potential? Because there's been rumors of them getting a new TV deal floating around or pushing for a TV deal. What if that's probably in the works right now? And we're going to get a reset, kind of on them. Not like a reset on storyline, but like a new look, new product face, all that kind of stuff. They're about to go because that would make sense to some degree. But TNA's done stuff like this before. This has kind of been their formula for a while. That might be why they never did good in some degree. Because Bound for Glory has always been the show after Bound for Glory has been like a recap show of Bound for Glory. They've been doing that for years now.
So apparently they are. I don't know what they're doing next week, but the following week, starting on the 13th, they're doing Impact Live. Then the Friday, the 14th, is Turning Point. And then they're going to be doing a series of Impact tapings starting on the 15th, and they're going to be at Full Sail that
Yeah.
entire time. So, uh, so apparently, this Thursday is Open Fight Night. I don't know what that is.
Oh, they're bringing back an old. Okay, so they used to do that on their like other show where they would have like. You remember how you talked about the old school days where they used to have the wrestlers around the ring and they drew names out of the hats?
Yeah.
It's that.
Oh, okay.
It's that concept in a new way.
But yeah, apparently, I don't know. Somehow this got taped, I'm guessing, or this is going to be a rehash of an old show. I have no idea, but
Well, hopefully it's a new one because that was cool. They used to do those every once in a while back in the day.
Yeah. So basically, they're going a whole month without any fresh show material off from their pay-per-view. In my opinion, it's not really a good move on TNA's part to be doing all that, unless if they are really struggling. I mean, dude, you can put things on TNA Plus. I mean, they got access and everything else. I think it's just the whole point of just finding a way to produce stuff. And
Probably.
I don't know.
Well, one of their problems have always been production, in some degree.
Yeah, as far as I don't know, I don't know if it's others that are taking outside bookings. They can't be there available for it, or it's. I mean, obviously they're not going to go live every week. It's not going to be feasible for them. Like I said, the only way they could go live every week is like once again on a good TV deal, if they get some type of endorsement from that. That's the only way I could see fit. But AEW though, I think I watched the first hour, and all I know is that FTR is getting a shot at the tag straps again at Full Gear.
Correct.
It was a good fatal 4-way match.
Yep. I like Don Callis' intro on the Young Bucks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dude, that stuff had me because Okay, so the Summit was one of my favorite things that happened on AEW Dynamite this week.
Oh yeah, the Family Summit. Yeah,
was the family Summit and the whole thing going in the Don Callis family. Like, as much as we can sit here and make fun of it, we can joke about being this large. I think that's the whole point of it. Like, it is this whole alpha like group and the fact that they had the storyline based around it, the reveal of the poster with Don in the middle, and like, I was like, I'm down with this. Okay, this is, I can get with this because we have not been watching on a regular basis on AEW. So like last week, I think it was, I watched it Dynamite, and I watched the whole thing, and the amount of information it gave me, being a fan that only comes in and watches pay-per-views and stuff for them guys, it was awesome. And then this week added to it so much that I went out of my way and watched Collision and watched the stuff there. Like, AEW is really doing some good stuff right now, and I'm pretty proud of them. I may not like a lot of the stuff they're doing, and with AEW, I watch it kind of when I'm doing stuff. I wasn't paying 100% focus on it, but the things I was seeing, I was really enjoying. As soon as we hurt people, I'm watching everything the Hurt Syndicate does. So, dude, was it American Male Models, right? Those guys, how they were with Johnny AEW, or whatever the hell his name is now. What's John Morrison's name? You remember?
Johnny Mundo? No, I would say Johnny Mundo, but I know that ain't it.
Oh, I don't know.
So they dressed up as them for Halloween. So the big black dude was Tyra Kira. He had dude, bro, got it. Like, it was awesome. And they did a trios match. It was a beautiful trios match. So no, I really enjoyed everything about what I watched from AEW this past week. I can't remember their names though. Max Caster and our dude back together right now, Anthony Bowen.
Oh, so we're
But
gonna get.
they're
Are
like
we,
they're
are
like
we getting the acclaimed back?
no. They're not together. They've been tagging together, but they're not together. They like dislike each other still. It's it's quite amusing.
Oh, yeah, it's sort of like the way you go to bed, with 30-year-old married couple. It's like stay on your side and don't snore, and
Right.
don't hog the covers either.
Right. No, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed everything about it. Um,
And you
Mercedes
had that
Monet
face off.
better. She had a decent match with that CMLL chick.
Oh yeah, I wasn't.
That was a pretty good match. So I got to tip my hat to that. But if she beats Chris Statlander, Tony Khan, I am turning your shit off, bro. Just saying it right now. I'm turning that shit off. Nope, done. I don't even care what else. That better be the last match because
I think Tony Khan needs to go to rehab and get off the little white stuff.
if it happens, I'm gonna be peeved. But no, the Death Rider stuff. They had stuff with Hook taking on John Moxley and getting choked out right away from the Death Jitsu, I guess, because he lost to old Darby Allin in that I Quit match. And then, it was good stuff. Highly recommend it.
Yeah. I think that was all I could think of. Before we get into, that was the discussion we had, and we're going to go ahead and get into our top 5
Let me pull my
of the
notes
week,
here.
or at least for this episode, and that is scariest moments in wrestling. And how? So I guess I don't know. We're gonna be doing like the whole Ron Robin again on this, and I'm gonna kind of remove a couple of things here, and I know I've compiled the list. I've actually had some honorable mentions. I don't know how honorable it is with scariest moments, but
I don't have any honorable mentions.
yeah, well, there's just too much to me to be thought of. A lot of it's kind of, I don't know.
I got one.
I think mine's going to be too real, but we'll see. All right, so
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I didn't pick that because that was really scary and somebody really get hurt really bad.
so I guess should we? You know what? I'm going to give Austin Cage the reins first for this one. So we'll start with Austin first. I'll go ahead and go in the middle, and you know what? Actually, you know what? I want to be the anchor of this one, so I'm going to do Austin Cage first. Zmiz is going to be second, and then I'm going to be the one that's going to be doing last on that one. So, very good.
Well, I said one honorable mention was Randy Savage getting bit by the snake. And they
Oh
couldn't get
yeah, so our show
the
poster,
snake.
yeah. So
Yeah, yeah. That's what made me think of it. I was just like, damn, they can not get that damn snake off. But
does anybody really know the story about that as well?
yeah,
Where Randy actually made Jake get bit by the snake himself
first. Yeah.
or else
to
he
make
was
sure
not
what
going
had
to
didn't have
do it.
poison in it, because he thought it might have had poison in it or some shit.
Yeah.
But-
Sure his teeth were still in there. That's for sure. His fangs were. That's for damn sure.
But then Jake got the snake all riled up before he bit him to get him back. But my actual first one is Kurt Angle trying to throw Shane McMahon through the glass at that King of the Ring. How many times it took him to actually get Shane to fly through there? The way Shane was laying on his head, that was just really effective for me. Like at some point you were like, dude, I don't know how many more times I could take watching this because it even started to hurt me.
Wow.
What do you got, Zach?
So you had how many times? So that was King of the Ring. That was that 2000.
Was it 2000? I thought
it was 2000. I
Yeah,
believe. I thought. Yeah.
I think you're right. Now you say that.
yeah. And I don't know. I think he got dumped on his head so many times before he got a
Kurt,
chance to go through too.
Kurt turned around on the last one when they're coming back through because it took him like what 3 or 4 to go the first way through, and then it was 2 the other way, and then the third time he's like screw this and just threw him through, like picked him up and like wung him through the glass. So yeah, that's a good one. But my fifth, because this is our number 5s, right?
Yeah, 5, 4,
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
So
Yeah.
my number 5 is your honorable mention. I remember seeing this as a kid. Jake the Snake making Macho Man get bit by the cobra. It terrified the living crap out of me for the littlest bit of time about snakes, and I was petrified. So that is my number 5 actually.
Wow. Okay. Alrighty. So that was your number 5. So Savage getting bit by the snake.
Yeah,
All
dude,
right.
it was a king cobra.
Oh right, yeah.
I remember being little Zach watching that VHS, bro. And being like, what the hell? Macho Man getting bit. Like, because remember, when I was watching those matches, I was already watching Macho Man as in the NWO, right? So like we're I'm watching past and present at the same time. And yeah, dude, that scared the crap out of me. I'm like, how did Macho Man survive? I had so many questions because I had no idea until I was about, I think, 14 or 15 is when I finally got to find out the full story of how all that built up and how Macho Man didn't die, all that kind of stuff afterwards. So for so many years, I was confused on how Macho Man survived a King Cobra snake bite and was in the NWO. Little small in the little brains of Zmiz.
Oh shit. Well. So mine is so for my number 5, it's gonna take me back. Like I said, this is extreme. A lot of mine are gonna be extreme. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But my number 5 is the entrance for the Undertaker at Elimination Chamber 2010, where he got caught up in the pyro, and literally basically just got engulfed in a fireball and had to sit in the Elimination Chamber for nearly
Dumping water.
25 minutes as his skin was blistering, just to be there for the end. And you want to talk? I mean, Mark Calloway is one tough son of a gun to do that. Because I'll tell you what, right now, my pasty cracker butt would have just turned right around and went right back to medical. I'd been like, "Here's your title. I need to go to the ER." You know, I'm sorry,
they-
show or not. You know, my whole body's about ready to blister, bro. So, bad
They-
props
they-
to the Undertaker. And the good thing though about that is he went in the full like leather. So a lot of that leather protected him from that engulfing. And he almost thought about wearing the no sleeves leather coat. And it's a good thing he didn't, because he would have been burnt up a lot more on his arms. And oh boy, so that was I felt bad for the guy too, because I'm watching that match. I'm like, he's just down, just getting so much water fed up to him, and then just he was soaking himself the entire time until he had to get out. He was the last one out of the pod, so that was horrible.
I remember they said that, like, in that show that I watched where I did this interview about it, and he said they told him, make sure that guy's not back there when I get back here.
Oh
Hey,
right,
really
oh yeah,
close.
that
Turned around
pyro
in the
guy.
pod and said that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weren't you
don't
there
forget-
for that, Ruby?
No, I was not actually there. I was actually watching on pay-per-view. I mean, it was in St. Louis, but I was not at the Enterprise Center. No.
My bad.
Yeah. So, yeah, but no, that is my number 5.
That's a good one.
Yes, sir.
You go ahead there, guy.
All right, so this one's really messed up. This was ECW when New Jack throws Vic Grimes off the top of the cage, or that little scaffold or whatever it
The
was.
scaffolding match in ECW.
Yeah, basically trying to get him back for blinding him in his eye, like when New Jack got blinded because Grimes didn't want to take that spot, and New Jack had to pull him off with him, and he lands on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
So he was getting back for that. Yeah, that was my number 4 because that was some scary.
Yeah, because that was yeah, and then to find out it was a shoot in some degree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what's your poison there. Would you rather be thrown off a scaffold, or would you rather be stabbed by like a cutting like a utility knife? Have you all heard that story? He actually brought a utility knife into a show, and he actually used it and stabbed somebody in the ring.
yeah, it was like that 16-year-old kid or whatever, or however old that kid was.
Oh god. Yeah,
That's
I don't know
crazy.
that. I don't know.
I mean, New Jack is a legend, though. Dude was wild.
Oh.
Crazy.
Dude was wild. My number 4, we are doing a little bit of extreme here. We're going to take it back to Armageddon 2006. Fatal 4-way match for the tag team titles. You have Dave Taylor, William Regal, Paul London, the Brian Kendrick versus Hardy Boys and Eminem, where Joey Mercury takes a ladder shot heard around the world and splits his face wide open, and it is one of the reasons why his career was cut short in the ring too. That man, Joey Mercury, is one of the most underappreciated ruthless aggression era wrestlers for me. And this is one of the reasons, because the man got his face destroyed. And when you saw him, like when he came up, bro, do you remember that match? Dude, it's like just open put. Like I was like, oh my God, this man lost his vision. Like there's no way, because it just effed everything up, dude. So I was in fear for Joey Mercury, but that match reigns supreme in my head, hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
That's also probably where like one of my dislikes for Jeff Hardy really came from, because I was a big Eminem fan.
They were great.
The only thing I didn't like about them was Molina. This is the only thing I didn't like about him. I thought Molina was kind of annoying. But I was okay with the package. So, like...
I just remember when Santino tried to do her entrance.
That was funny. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
One before we go, did you say you did not have any honorable mentions, Z?
I mean, I could come up with some, but like we talk about them so much, that's why I'm not really too worried about it.
Okay, nah. Before I do my number 4, and I know Austin already did his, but one of my honorable mentions was back on Raw and we're almost at the like 29th anniversary. This happened about 29 years ago. With 29 years ago on this coming Tuesday, where Brian Pillman was resting in his home with a broken ankle, resting, and Steve Austin's coming in, and so Brian Pillman's getting ready to shoot Austin as he broke into his home, and they cut out. And you want to talk about something that was actually scary, and people were back then. They were like, "Oh my God!" They were trying to call the Walton, Kentucky police, and repeated like, "There's been a home invasion." It's like, it's the Pillman family. Look them up, or it's like it just happened on TV. So I think there was some police calls to the Walton PD more than they wanted to when they saw that happen. It was quite something.
Yeah, people are stupid.
That was my honorable mention. I mean, that was that's kind of scary, for TV, and to pull a gun on somebody especially on Raw. It's like, bro, that was trying to shake away from WCW with the NWO going hot and heavy at that time, and before Uh, yeah, before they started that streak. But my number 4, speaking of WCW, going back as they dwindled down, one of their pay-per-views was WCW Sin in January 2001, where the infamous breaking of Sid Vicious's leg as he jumped off the second rope and just planted, and freak break of the tibia and fibia and just hanging loose in the boot. And I cannot watch that even to today.
I forgot all about that.
Oh my God, bro. There's some things that etch in your mind that you just can't turn away from with that. And it's, well, some can't turn away, but then you see it, I'm like, oh my God, I have to turn away because I'm about ready to lose my lunch. You know, it's bad.
That's like that kind of. That's the kind of injury, like when it happens, you just like grab your own leg and make sure it's still there. Like, oh,
yeah. Oh man. So now we're getting to we're already to number 3, and so we're back to the Dirty Heel again with his pick for number 3.
In Your House '96, when they buried Undertaker alive. I was 7 years old, and I'm sitting there asking my mom, I'm like, "Are they really burying him?" And she's like, "Yes." I mean, she was messing with me, obviously. She tells me later on. And then they bury him, and then you just see his hand come up, and I'm just like, I hid underneath the cover. I'm like,
that man's evil.
He's buried, but they just, yeah, I was just freaking out because I was like, how the hell is he doing that in my mind? But yeah, that one definitely would freak me out as a kid.
Oh yeah, well,
Oh, he was supposed to be dead. So yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I know, because I saw that too. I'm like, how the hell are they doing that? Because I was, the 96 in Your House. He faced Mankind on that. I remember that.
Then you had all the guys like who was it? JBL and a couple other guys was the ones burying him. And they said, I remember JBL on his podcast, we were getting blown up for keep on having to throw so much dirt on top of them.
Oh, God. Oh my gosh. Well, so Z, what did you have for your number 3?
So remember, there was a time when Zmiz had DirecTV and had to make sure he had Telemundo. It's 2007. In AAA, Los Psycho Circus emerges. The vignettes are crazy. The vignettes are wild. And they're preying on the fear of clowns around. We get Psycho Clown. We get all the great clowns of the Los Psycho Circus. And here's the reason why this is also one of my favorites, and I've always been a Psycho Clown fan, is my sister has a fear of clowns. So for me, when they came around, and it was like kind of re-seeing Doink again, and I remember like pointing, my Doink action figure in my sister's face, and she's like, "Stop! Like, I hate it. I don't like it." Because she had a Chucky doll that Zmiz didn't like, and it wasn't Chucky, actually. It was an actual good buddy doll, and like we had to get rid of it because I saw Chucky and I got like super scared. So this is like me payback to my sister. So that's one of the reasons why this has to go on my list of fear and phobias, because they brought clowns to wrestling, and they did it in a way that, because have you seen the movie Clowns from Outer Space?
Mm-mm. So can't say that I have.
That's how the concept of this like really was when they first like they were space clowns from outer space, like evil clowns from outer space, and that was the whole like gist of the group, and they were very evil, cynical, and it was beautiful. It was wonderful stuff.
So just them being on the AAA show, and
being the fear of clowns, like they would get in people's face, and like, because that's what they played too, was literally the phobia that I can't remember the actual phobia that the fear of clowns actually is, but they 100% went like strictly to that. Like they played to every thing that those people do not like, and it was beautiful. It was wonderful, and then they became one of the most popular lucha libre groups there's ever been, and now we still get to see Psycho Clown today.
Nice.
Wow.
You
All
told
right.
me to go out of the box, bro. You
All
told
right.
me to go out of the box, bro. You told me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, anything that stuck with you, yes, absolutely. That's what you. Yeah, that's what I said. It's a scary moment to terrorize all the fans that come there to the show with a bunch of clowns.
Oh,
You
bro,
know.
go back and watch that stuff when they debuted and like how they did the lighting and all that kind of stuff. Because for AAA, it was big production, and AAA wasn't really known for big production.
Oh man, what happened to my?
Zmiz coming with the oddball ones, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you went outside the box, and that's cool. Um, all right, so my number three, my number three. Still sticking with the major brand, going back to SummerSlam in 1997, and that's when Owen Hart's sit down pile driver compressed the neck of one Steve Austin and
The
was
pin at
gonna,
the end.
yeah, and with the weakest pin in history to win a championship, but you know it is what it is. But that basically spelled a lot of the end for Austin, at least having a shortened career. And
It was definitely the downward spiral.
Yep.
yeah, it's kind of like with Joey Mercury who took that ladder. I mean that
Wait, Joey came back at least gave us the
JJ
Security.
Security.
JJ Security, and he also
That
was
was so
one
great.
of CM Punk's minions in the Straight Edge Society.
Oh right, yeah,
Yeah, so
absolutely. All right,
which that
man.
should have got more time than it did.
Oh yeah.
But that's because they found Serena in a bar drinking, so it got kind of scrapped.
She had a setback. Damn it.
All right, what's your number two there, Austin Cage?
When Randy Orton put Undertaker in the casket and filled it with lighter fluid or whatever, set the casket on fire. Because I think Randy put just a little bit too much because he said he damn near caught his leg on fire, like when he set it on fire. But
I remember that.
because I remember he was like he dug a hole into the casket, like he hit it with the whatever the fuck it was,
The
axe or
axe,
something.
yeah.
And it just made me think. I was like, okay, all this lighter fluid's going into an Undertaker's in there. How the hell is this working out right now? So, but yeah, that was my number two for scariest moments.
Yeah, but yeah, Sean did it first though. No, Kane did it first.
Kane did it first. Yeah. Kane was
Going
the
back
first
to
one.
Royal Rumble of '98.
And then Kane lit on. Oh, okay. So I have an honorable mention. I do. I'm going to pull up when Kane lit JR on fire in their interview.
Oh my God!
Yes, that's my honorable mention. Because my number two is Ruby's. What did you say? Number 3 or 4? I don't know. But it's Sid Vicious breaking his legs at 2000 Sin. 2001 Sin.
Okay.
Yep. That dude, I remember watching that. We were at my buddy's house watching it because he's like, he got it for free or something. I don't know. His dad like did a, and he's like, I got WCW, dude. I'm like, all right, I'll be over and we'll watch it. And we're watching it, and he drops down, shatters his legs, and we're like, that's all I remember from that show. It was just me like, oh my God, we just saw a dude break both like. So yeah, when he broke his one leg, crazy stuff. It was just chilling.
Oh man, yeah.
That's old teenage Zach right there.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. So my number 2 is gosh, I wish to me there's just so many scary moments, but I still stick with the major brand because you never thought that something like this would happen. But going back to Raw of September 10th, 2012, where Jerry the King Lawler suffered a heart attack.
Forgot about
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, and this was actually happened like during a commercial when they just went to commercial. Jerry had actually worked a tag team match earlier. I mean, just prior in that show,
Mm-hmm.
and on Raw, and yeah, they're doing. He, he keeled over, and there was a lot of medical staff that tried to keep him resuscitated until he had to get to the hospital, and took him a lot of work to get him stabilized. And that's when WWE said, "Okay, Jerry, not on our watch anymore." Anyway, so
Should have.
Michael Cole, by the way, needs a big shout out for his composure and like,
oh
because like,
yeah,
that man was shaking and you could hear it, and like your friend just had a heart attack next to you. That's
oh yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, I mean,
Well, well, I remember a couple weeks later. I mean, it was probably like a month and a half later. I did a show with Ricky Morton, and they were talking about the locker room. He's like, his ass needs to lay off the Viagra, and that shit wouldn't have happened. I'm
oh
like,
I could
wow,
see. I could
wow.
see Ricky saying that.
I mean, there is some truth to that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
damn, that's brutal. That's that's brutal. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. So poor, yeah. So, but I'm glad that Jerry made it, and he's actually kind of battling some health issues even today, and
Yeah.
but eventually we all get old, and Jerry's had a good long-standing life. It's just just fight and stay alive, and
Yeah.
so I
So
guess that brings us to number one, right? So
yeah, Austin Cage,
Austin,
what's your number one, dog?
Foley getting thrown off the Hell in the Cell, like by the Undertaker. As a kid, seeing a man getting thrown off there, and then getting choke slammed through the cage, and then the chair landing on top of him, and he loses his tooth and shit, hanging out his damn nose. As a kid, you don't know how to take all that in
Yeah,
at
that's a lot.
once. Yeah,
That,
so,
that is a
but
lot.
yeah,
So,
but yeah, that's my number one.
wow.
and old Zmiz is number one. Part of me doesn't want to talk about it, but this is legitimately my number one because this I remember seeing this scene and being like, "Holy shees! They are doing this on live TV in a professional wrestling match." I mean, it wasn't even a match; it was during a segment. But the Ministry of Darkness hanging Big Boss Man.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
WrestleMania 15, right?
Yes. Like I was just like, holy cow, we're really going here. We're really doing this. Like, what in the double
actually,
hockey
yeah,
yeah, like what is going on? It took me a little bit, dude. That freaked me out. Like Taker, like just they're just hoisting him up and pulling him up, like crazy stuff, dude. That
yeah,
I was not ready to see that on live TV.
mm yeah. Because as a kid, you're not used to seeing that kind of crap. You're
Yeah.
like, because my mom was like, "Is that for real?" I was just like, I don't know.
Like at that time, what year was that?
That had to be like 98, 97, 98,
I think it
maybe.
was 98. I want to say it was
Well,
98.
that was WrestleMania 15. That was in '99. So
99. Okay, we were close. So yeah, I was I was a kid, man. So seeing that, like I'm watching cartoons and stuff, and then here I am watching wrestling with my buddies and my parents and stuff, and then here's old boy getting hung. And I've always been a Big Boss Man fan, even when he was a bad guy. Like Big Boss Man was one of the big dudes. I was like, I like this guy. He did the sidewalk slam, like the spin out sidewalk slam and stuff. And like it was sick. Like so to see him be hung, I was like, holy shit.
Shnikes.
Nikes, man.
What you got, Ruby?
all right. So yeah, so now we apparently we got '99 was not a good year for WWE or F, I should say.
Yeah, they still had the F in there.
Yeah, yeah, that's why it's
I
like
still want that dang shirt that says "Get the F out."
Get the F out.
Yeah, that was a good one. But no, my number one, uh, not too far after that, WrestleMania 15. Thank God it didn't air, but that's when at Over the Edge '99, when Owen Hart had the mishap to falling about 50 feet, hitting the post and the turnbuckle, and yeah, I something tells me I would like to at least been a fly inside the Kemper Arena that night with that happen, but I'm sure that was pretty that had to been pretty dramatic to watch, and eventually Owen Hart passing later on in that night, and yeah, they still carried on with the pay per view too, and like I said, to me that uh, to me that's scary, doing something of that, like a trapeze act. To me, it's like a trapeze act, doing something of a high wire, just coming in and everything else, just doing it for the entertainment aspect, or you know, um,
It's something you've done before too. It's not like it was new because there's been multiple times where he did come down from the
Yeah,
top.
yeah, because he was coming down as the Blue Blazer.
yep, that's who was going to come down to as a Blue Blazer, and yeah, he was supposed to face Godfather that night too, and to my recollection, I think he was going to win the title too, that IC title too, as the Blue Blazer, and never came to fruition, and man, that still kind of saddens me. Yeah, because Owen was all that Owen wanted to do was provide and have a family, and he was just a jokester, um, good all around human being, and yeah, one of the good ones got taken way too early, and yeah, so that's scary. You just don't know when things are going to happen, and that to me, that's the top scariest moment that I've actually had to encounter, or or you know had to witness in a way. So yeah, that pay per view was definitely re-edited to be released. So if you didn't watch the pay per view, you didn't get all the live shots and anything else like that. And Lord knows if anybody's got a bootleg of that pay per view anywhere. So for the original. So but no, but that was my number one. That was our top five. I don't like I said. I there was a lot of there were some other things like remember when Brock Lesnar was when he did that shooting star press of WrestleMania 19, he basically spiked his
Oh,
head.
bro, yeah, when he thumped himself.
I didn't think he was going to finish the match, and
I
he
thought
did.
about putting in there Kurt Angle when he did that dive off the stage in TNA. Like that scared the shit out of me. That big long dive onto I think it was Abyss, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah. Actually just all of Kurt Angle in TNA. Like everything he was doing in TNA at that time was kind of scary. That was on another level.
he was doing freaking moonsaults off the top of cages, bro.
Dude, just belly flopping. He did it in WWE, but on the level that he was doing the wild stuff, it is all TNA.
When he landed on Kennedy's head.
Oh, bro, dude, Kurt Angle TNA was just something to behold.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
I see when he faced Jeff Hardy in a cage match. We were sitting second row, me and Chris, and he did the moonsault, and Jeff moves, and me and Chris were just like, "Oh my!"
Oh yeah, and then, is that the one where he hit it and bounced and flipped? He hits and that's the triangle mat, not the triangle, but the octagon. Yeah, the 6-sided ring, dude. That thing doesn't give, or at least according to Christopher Daniels.
Yeah,
he ain't lying.
There's a podcast where AJ talks about how he was pissed that TNA was getting rid of the 6-sided ring, but then they started bumping in the the four sides again, and he's like, "Oh,
Chris Van Fleet.
was that Chris's?"
Yeah.
Where he's like, "This feels so much better."
I would like from the geometric perspective and like six different sides to work. That would have been kind of cool and challenging. But if it made if it didn't give more, like if it took away the give factor in the ring, I'm sorry, I probably wouldn't want to work a 6 side.
I wrestled in most of my matches when I first started was in an old TNA ring at the Coliseum. It was a 6-sided ring, and that thing was
Yeah, I
it
remember
didn't
that.
give. It did
Yeah.
not give,
It was a stiffy.
and not the good one.
Holy cow, man!
Choo choo.
I'm kind of glad I didn't do that. So, yeah. So sorry, Austin. Better you than me when it comes to that. Shoot, man. Well, yeah. So I don't know. I think that was a pretty decent list. At least we're out of the whole spooky season now. Getting rid of all of our. Let's see. We had the best of Halloween Havoc. We've had our scariest moments, and yeah, man.
Yes, and now we're going to Thanksgiving, people, not Christmas.
So what are we thankful for?
You tell Walgreens that because all the Walgreens is now taking their. Oh, I wonder if they got still some candy on sale.
Oh
You know how
gosh.
Oh yeah.
My Walmart did. It was 25% off, and then they had like this big thing on there that said, "This candy box set is not included in the 25% off."
Oh.
Because it was like $50 or something, so like it would have been a
Oh,
decent
yeah.
deal.
I know. I'm so tempted to get some of that handout candy, but it's like, no, I don't think about half the stuff that I get in there, the rest of the family won't eat it, so I'm stuck with it.
Actually, before we get out of here, do you want to hear one more funny story? So Amy went grocery shopping this afternoon with Evelyn, and they get back home and they do the honk the horn. Well, Lincoln just got out of the bath, so he just had his underwear on and his robe, right? So he took his robe off and put his Spider-Man costume on and goes outside and helps get groceries and stuff and comes in. Mia goes, "Why are you in your Halloween costume?" And Lincoln goes, "Dad said since I didn't go trick-or-treating that I could wear my Halloween costume wherever the hell I feel like." I did say that. So it was pretty funny.
That is pretty cool.
Crowd. Hey.
I was trying to do something here, but I guess not. So I'm trying to think what's coming up. Who do you think is going to be in the John Cena Last Time Is Now tournament? I mean, even though it's not going to start in a week or so,
Dude, I would like to see Rusev put a reasoning why he needs to be in it, because that's what Raw's going to be. That's what we're going to see the next couple of days. This week, we're going to see people putting their 2 cents in there why they need to be involved in it, right? So I hope Rusev gets in there. Rusev would be a good one to get in there.
LA Knight.
Yeah, they showed LA Knight's picture, so obviously he's going to be in there. I would love who?
Edge.
Finn Balor? You think Finn Balor? Oh yeah, Edge. I could see Finn probably being in it.
Yeah.
The reason I think Rusev should be in it, like if they're going to do it off a tournament, let Rusev win the tournament and go over on Cena because he's lost so much. And what is one of the biggest downfalls in Rusev's wrestling career that everybody
John Cena
thinks?
at WrestleMania.
Losing to John Cena at WrestleMania. So this would be a perfect. Like if it's not going to be Edge, I want Rusev to get his win back, to get his lick back.
I'm kind Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to kick off Raw tomorrow with our and how the whole situation around the world title now will be between CM Punk and also with the Usos. Kind of interested with that.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to get a Jay versus Jimmy match again.
I'm just kind of wondering, where's Gunther in all this since he's lost at SummerSlam? You know?
Where's
They keep on saying he should be back soon.
Yeah, where's he been?
Yeah,
Injured?
I mean, he was injured.
Well, I know. But what was he injured for again?
I think it was his nose, or
I can't.
it was something regarding his face that Punk caught. So
So then he's just going to come back and whip Punk's ass to take the title back.
yeah,
Problem solved.
I can keep the belt for 4 weeks. So go from 4 minutes to 4 weeks. There you go. Yeah,
Never know.
Suck on that one time.
Cult of
Oh,
personality. This.
Well, like some SmackDown should be interesting. I will note though that on Saturday night's main event, did you guys know how big that freaking like LED like Titan screen was? I mean, it seems like now they're not giving any retro effect now, except with these freaking double microphones that come down from their structure, and they got red, white, and blue ropes, and that's about it. Jesse the Body Ventura's not on there anymore. They don't do like any of the.
Oh yeah, the novelty is gone.
Yeah, like the powder blue like referee shirts and the bow ties. Those are gone now. So it's just like another show for him now.
Yeah, I told you we need uniqueness back. That's one thing the WWE lacks is uniqueness.
No,
It's
so
cookie
it's just
cutter.
like anything that's just bland and basic now.
Yeah, it's vanilla.
Yeah, just like Cody Rhodes being vanilla. You know.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
you're gonna get
He's-
bored
he's
after a
maple
while.
syrup with his damn tanning.
He's
So that's the thing that kind of deterred me. And like I said, they had that whole like retro. And my only guess is because I tried looking behind it, it looked that took like about a quarter of that arena with that.
well, they also had very low attendance too.
Yeah,
So
they cut off like 25% of that building just for that freaking entrance, and they tried to put it as high as possible because they were trying to keep people from not viewing back there. They made that whole thing huge. It was
huge.
that's the biggest thing I've ever seen when it comes to entrances.
Whoa.
When it
You
comes
got
to
it there,
entrances, it's a lot.
Hey, dude, what have I been complaining about for a while now about WWE? I made an argument a while back about how I'm so tired of the video walls, the stupid video walls. Like, it's just all video walls. It's just nothing but video walls. You freaking morons. And it's everyone. It's all of them. It's not just one. It's WWE, it's NXT, it's TNA to a degree, it's AEW. They all use video walls. Like one of my favorite
AEW had an arch for Russell Dream.
that was kind of cool. But one of my favorite stages of all time has been Armageddon and Backlash. Backlash where they had the swinging. Dude, that shit was cool as hell, bro. Like, why are we not doing unique Videotrons? Like entranceways, like WCW. What do you remember about WCW? Like, what's one of the things that you like automatically when you think WCW? What is it you think about? Because I can tell you what it is for me. It's the three big WCW words on the side, and the scaffolding, and like it's just a small, like elegant, cool, and then they added the NWO at the top. Like, it was sick. Like, it was awesome, bro. The entrance dope. How like Big Show on Raw would have to come out, and then the Titantron would have to go up for him so he could walk out, and then it would lower back down. everybody in professional wrestling, from the nerds that sit in their mom's basement to the guy that's wrestling and it's a hobby and all that kind of stuff, and he loves it for that, we all go one thing in common, that we all want the SmackDown fist to come back. Damn it!
Damn right. Damn right.
So unique stages need to come back. Super bad, like terribly bad. That's one of the reasons why I love AEW right now. And we had a conversation on Good Brother Healing, not Good Brother Gaming, just recently about this, about how movie theaters are not like an old theater is not a good place for a wrestling venue. Dude, I think it brings a whole new element to wrestling. It brings this whole new unique feeling. Like we go from the old school bingo halls to a theater, dude. Like where Broadway's supposed to be. Think of that. Wrestling being put in an area that used to do Broadway. The monocle, like it's the pinnacle in some degree of theater, right? And wrestling gets to grace that same stage. That's amazing. That's beautiful in itself. So I don't know. I want uniqueness back to professional wrestling. I'm so tired of cookie cutter BS. I'm still gonna watch WWE, AEW, and all that stuff, but like, come on, guys, change it up again.
Video walls, yes.
Yeah, all you idiots with your big video walls.
Yeah, no, those hooks going back and forth and from Backlash, that was one. What about the 2000 Royal Rumble entrance?
Yes,
Square Garden, that was freaking cool.
Is that the one where the car was like in the ceiling of it, or no?
It was like the car. It was like at the top.
Yes, and then
like the taxi or whatever, and
the stop sign was on the wall. Yeah, it was sick. Yes, I remember that one. That was, and the door went like this. The video door. Yeah. Which one? The one is like, it was old school. Where's the WWE logo that was WWF, and they had like the bright lights off the side, and then the door went. I can't remember what WrestleMania that was too. That was another one in Madison Square Garden.
That was the one where John Cena faced.
No, it was in Madison Square Garden. Maybe no. This was like, I'm talking like 1990s.
Well, SummerSlam '98 had Highway to Hell, and that's where the gates had to open. And
I don't know, but there was two. It was like two video walls that turned like this, and they'd come through the middle, and then
that was Survivor Series.
Was that Survivor Series? That was sick too.
And I think maybe Royal Rumble 08 had it too.
Like even ECW had a unique entrance.
Yeah,
like just like, I mean, it was leftover stuff in the parking lot, but still, it was a unique entrance, dude. Don't tell me it wasn't. There's no effing way. If you go back and watch old ECW, it is shit in the parking lot that they made an entrance with. They took somebody's dog kennel apart. Don't even try to lie to me.
Well, I guess they're looking for originality, so I guess they got it.
I can't take it away. Like ECW's every indie wrestler, like that is our mecca. Fight me on those words.
Oh, shoot, man. Well,
I mean, WWE is probably that one, but like, it's every backyard wrestler. ECW's.
Yeah. Well, I think we've done enough complaining tonight, but
I wasn't complaining. I was positively critiquing because I love professional wrestling. Why would you call it complaining? I said nothing wrong, nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, true.
It was just my personal opinion in my personal basement. Yeah, that's right. I upgraded. I don't have my mom's basement. I have my wife's basement.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, get out of
here.
All
right, man.
Keep it real. Hit that like and subscribe.
Yeah. Follow, like, subscribe, people, and you should have shared it if you're watching it tonight. If you like the conversations, you know where you're at. Share them out.
We appreciate each and every one of you coming in and hanging out. Everyone, amazing time. Make sure you go watch All Star Wrestling from SICW right before this at 8 p.m. Central Time on YouTube. Get with them and get around the area because they are doing great stuff in the St. Louis area. ACW has a show coming up. Remind the date because I can't remember. I got my dates.
November 22nd. That's in Cedar Hill, Missouri, and that's our big Thanksgiving show, our last show of the year. And
November 15th, IEW Thanks Beating. Let's see if Mr. Poole can get it done and get him another one. I know Jody Ultra is hungry and he wants that title too. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of things popping over there at IEW. I can't wait to see you guys November 15th, Granite City Elks Lodge in Granite City, Illinois.
Yeah, hungry for the gold and not from the munchies. So there you go.
I mean, maybe.
See, he's like, things sound so good. You just don't want to go cookie late at night.
Man, leave my bacon alone, bro. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here for certain. Yeah. So, guys, we thank you very much for joining us here for episode 212 of the False Count Everywhere podcast. For the Dirty Hill Lost the Cage and Gem City Mouse Miz, I am Rough Cut Rick Ruby. We will see you all next Sunday.